Having a great day. Hoping you have your it's a wonderful Thursday. If you're watching today on Thursday live, if you're watching the recording, whenever, however, whichever medium you're watching on, whether it be LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, wherever it may be. Glad you're here. Glad you're partaking. And today, my hope is to bring a little bit of value to you, share a little bit of the moments that I'm living and growing through, as well. Share a thought of the day, something that I'm ruminating, wrestling on, trying to understand and maybe connect some dots in my leadership journey, or that I find myself pondering over as I'm guiding and leading others. So I'm going to start off today is cherish all the moments. And we have moments in our life that are spectacular. They're fireworks. They're celebrations. They're these great joyous events. At other times, we have events that are tough. They're hard. They're gut wrenching. They're difficult. Cherish them all. Just as painful as the tough moments are, and joyous that the great moments are, being devoid of any of those moments, meaning you've moved past them or without them, it's truly painful. So cherish them, even the bad. Learn the lessons that you can learn. There's a book written, it's called Sometimes You Win, Sometimes You Learn. Every situation, whether you're winning or you're learning, there's value to be gained. The next thing I want to share with yesterday, I had the opportunity, a friend who I haven't seen in a few years reached out, invited me to be on a podcast. Had a wonderful time with the host, Ryan, and his better half, meaning his business better half, Tamara. It'll be released in a couple weeks, called Tours and Talk. And the question Ryan said is like, Tyler, you got a lot of things going on. What do you do? And he kind of laughed because he has many businesses, many involvements too. And I quipped, I said, you know what we should just tell people? I just shave my head and just walk away. So what do? I shave my head. Now, in reality, when I look at it from a professional point of view, whether it started in my career in dairy nutrition or moving into commodity consulting or owning and operating a gym, to real estate investment, to leadership coaching, network marketing, coaching, soccer, being board members of different groups. What my desire to do is to help other leaders get healthy too. I didn't understand and realize the value of healthy leadership early in my life. I didn't understand that every single person, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, has the opportunity to grow in their leadership capacity. And that does not mean today you need to walk out and say, how can I influence someone? The best way to increase your leadership capacity is get healthy yourself, whether that's physical health. And maybe today you need to choose to eat better and understand why. As he and I had this conversation, I remembered why, when that first moment that I really like, man, I got to take better care of myself as a dad. It's when I got home from working. I was working in an office. I got home about 5:30, 6 o'clock at night after being there for about 12 hours, just mentally spent, sit down on the couch. And my three young children, all they wanted to do was say hi to dad and to play and talk about their day. And I was exhausted. I knew I couldn't do that. They deserved better. So what did I do? I decided I need to take care of myself. I need to go start eating better. I need to get back to working out. I need to prioritize those healthy things. Well, that personal health led to, understanding, oh, I need to grow my spiritual health. As that has moved along and continued on, then I got the sad reality, sad on me, not others, that I need to really work on my relational health. Yeah, it was struggling. And part of that was understanding the value of my emotional health. And see, all those things figure into. So when I say, what do? I help other leaders get healthy. And man, that may be hard. It's like, how do you do that? Well, part of that is I had to get healthy myself. So I help other leaders get healthy too, because the world deserves healthy leaders. They deserve healthy emotional leaders. They deserve healthy physical leaders. They deserve healthy spiritual leaders. And most importantly, because leadership is about relationship, the world deserves healthy relational leaders. Leaders that understand the person and the relationship stands above any mission, goal, vision, priority, anything. That's what I'm aiming to do. That's what I do. All right, next thing I'm going to leave you with here today is my thought of the day. It's kind of tying into this, but again, my thoughts come from when I see this in a couple different spots in my preparation for the day. And I was reading a passage, and this came up. I was listening to a video, and this came up as one of the 4 pillars of leadership. My thought of the day: the ability to lead starts with a foundation of character. Well, maybe you like, what's character? Well, if I go to Britannica, that classic old dictionary, Britannica, the way someone thinks, feels, and behaves. The way that you think, feel, and behave as a leader is the foundation. And when you're consistent with that, when you structure, how am I going to think? How am I going to feel? How am I going to behave as a leader? Everything flows from there. The ability to lead starts with your character. Hope you got value from today. Thanks for being here. Catch you next time.